We are really excited to launch our first ever SaaS tool called Revive. So, as you probably read in the blog post, we spend a lot of time talking to B2B SaaS companies about content strategy, about the challenges that they're having with traffic, about how they're growing their blog, etc. And we would like to scale those learnings. And the best way to do that, we believe, is by building tools that automate solutions to common problems. And so this is our first step in that direction, and we're really excited to share it with you. So Revive is a tool that will assess content decay and then flag articles that ought to be refreshed. It is an algorithm that analyzes your Google Analytics and then presents the findings in a dashboard for you. So I'll just quickly show you how it works. It's very straightforward. The first thing you need to do is enter an email address. This doesn't have to be the email address that you use for your Google Analytics, but this is where we will send our report to you. So use an email that is easy to access. If you use a shared account for your Google Analytics, you don't have to drop this one here. Just drop in your personal or your work email. Once you click Get Started, we will ask to authenticate your Google Analytics. And then once you click Allow, you'll be presented with a view of all of the Google Analytics accounts inside of that login. So then you'd go through, in this case, we have many. So you can go through, choose the view that you want to analyze. We can only do one at a time, although there's a link to go back and add more right here. And then just sit tight. We'll shoot you an email. Should take 24 hours or less, and you will have a report in your inbox. When you get that report, it will give you a link to a dashboard view like this. And this will show you the articles that we've analyzed and have seen that are decaying. And you can toggle these. You can see the percentage of traffic loss since the peak. You can see the trend over time. And then down here, we have some suggestions of what you could do to these posts in order to refresh them. In some cases, it's best to expand it or update it. Maybe it just needs to be re-optimized for the keyword it's targeting. Perhaps it should be merged with another piece of content that's targeting a very similar term. And in some cases, it's a good piece of content and it just needs to be promoted again. We are, like I said, very excited to share this with you. Obviously, the product is still in its early stages, so we're very, very open to your feedback. Feel free to reply to the email. There's also a link to a survey down here. We would very much appreciate if you would fill that out. We are open to as much constructive feedback as you possibly have. Thanks so much for checking it out, and we hope you find it helpful.